Guys, you ever feel like something's just off, like reality's being rewritten while you're living in it? Like there's this low hum of anxiety in the background that nobody can explain? You're not wrong. And it's not just your gut. I believe it's coordinated, engineered, maybe even strategic. The media calls it instability, but patriots like you and I, we call it what it is: deep state panic. The machine is unraveling, and they're hitting every button they've got to try to hold it together. And let's start off with something they don't want to talk about. My state, South Carolina, 6, not 1, not 2, but 6 illegal migrants just charged. We're just charging the murder of a 40-year-old mother, Larisha Thompson. Check it out.
6 people, including a 15 and 13-year-old, are now charged in connection with the murder of a 40-year-old mother in Lancaster County. Larisha Thompson was shot to death earlier this month during a robbery. However, her body was not found until last week inside her car. Today, authorities released new details in this case, revealing the suspects pulled up near Thompson's car, then opened fire, killing her. And then her car came to a stop in the road, and then the suspects tried to rob her, but the car doors were locked. Her family is now demanding justice.
Mad, angry, hurt, sad for the other family. Like, they kids. They kids. All they had to do was ask them. She went.
So these weren't refugees. These were not asylum seekers. They were looking for a better life. They were predators, and now a woman is dead because Joe Biden opened the border like some kind of revolving door. And people are upset that we're getting rid of these people, deporting these people. And this is what's happened. I mean, the illegal migrant crime is happening right and left. And how you would be upset to get these criminals out is unbelievable. This is teenagers, no regard for human life. ICE is moving in right and left right now, but the obvious question is why the hell were they here in the first place? Why were they let in, and why were they shielded, and why did everybody turn a blind eye? And this is exactly what happens when ideology replaces duty. When open borders become a religion, Americans pay the price in blood. They put National Guard at the Capitol, but wouldn't put them at the border. Hell, they opened it up. Didn't even want to have the Border Patrol down there. They were pretty much a welcoming party. And those same people that wanted to open the border, they promised compassion, but what they did was deliver murder. Exactly that. Now, let's take a trip to Michigan, where this National Guard member here, Amar Muhammad Saeed, was just arrested for plotting a terrorist attack on a U.S. Army base. This wasn't some pipe dream. He was planning this for months. He flew drones over the base, and hell, we can't shoot these drones down for some reason. Whenever they had a Senate committee hearing the other week, oh, we can't do nothing about these drones, man. We got rules. This guy right here was setting up an attack. He was getting armor-piercing rounds and a bunch of mags, drums. He believed he was working for a foreign terrorist organization. It turned out to be they were undercover federal agents. Finally, the feds did something good, right? Finally. But do you hear this, guys? A U.S. soldier trained by us was plotting to murder our own people. Served in the military. A lot of people don't understand, like, the military was busy pushing pronouns and drag shows. They were too busy doing that and then to screen for jihadist tendencies or terrorists. So now, how many more terrorists do we have inside the gates, guys? How many more are on active duty as we speak? And no one's going to talk about this because it doesn't fit the damn narrative. It doesn't fit the narrative. A nation that trains its own enemies is a nation on the brink. I'm telling you. And this mindset of these people wanting to destroy America is it's spreading like a virus. You want to see more evidence that our country's under siege from the inside? Let's talk about the Students for Justice Palestine chapter at Temple University. Their president went on video and said it's our job to destroy the United States. No hesitation, no coded language, just straight up sedition on camera. And probably will get tenure, get a grant, or maybe a panel on MSNBC, or get brought on The View. Check it out.
So we see this existential connection between the Palestinian students movement and the political prisoners. So the Palestinian student, the day after of Oslo, they changed their activism from the campus to the armed struggle. If Palestine is liberated, this means this is a nail to dismantle the United States of America.
We know it's a victory when a red triangle goes above an Israeli
I mean, look at this guy.
soldier's head and the pig gets iced. Like, we know that's a victory. We know it's a victory when prisoners
Still wearing a mask in 2025.
break out. We know it's a victory.
And I don't think that chest is from bench pressing.
When all these things happen. But a lot of people don't necessarily know that. And it's not their fault they don't know that. It's our fault.
We will free Mumia because it is our job to destroy imperialism, destroy the United States, and destroy capitalism and the system of extraction that it relies on to perpetuate itself. And we will do it by organizing in a manner that actively undermines and destabilizes the legitimacy and the power of the state and the power and legitimacy of capitalism.
Man. Meanwhile, Americans were being raided by the FBI for posting the wrong meme. And it might be happening in Texas soon, or maybe flying a Gadsden flag. Literally, you get arrested for loving your country, and these people get applauded for trying to destroy it. The universities, guys, are not just broken. They become foreign ideological organizations, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's happening within these universities now, man. You have this type of rhetoric going on. Now, let's talk about some aircraft that's kind of been making rounds. This new plane that was handed over, right? People are a little upset about it. Republicans raise concerns over Trump's plane gift as he heads to Qatar. Some lawmakers flag potential security issues as President doubles down on defending the offer, saying only a fool would have turned it down. So this luxury plane was given to Donald Trump because of the whole Boeing thing. Beautiful plane, by the way. Beautiful plane. But it wasn't just a government handoff. It was a gift from Qatar to Donald J. Trump. And let me tell you something. I think the Republicans have every right to be concerned about the plane, putting the president on there. But you don't give someone a freaking aircraft of this, this nice of an aircraft unless they're the ones running the table, man. Biden couldn't finish the damn sentence. Trump is out here getting aircraft, making trillion-dollar deals from Gulf monarchies. That's not diplomacy. That's what you call dominance. But to be honest, I wouldn't even put Joe Biden. I wouldn't let him ride on that airplane, man, let alone accept it. But it's not just about these jets. It's about the world, who the world respects and who they ignore. So we're seeing moves, man. Trump just secured a $1.2 trillion deal in Qatar. I think it's 1.2, maybe 1.3. But this is where the media is foaming at the mouth over anything they can find on Trump. And he just signed this economic agreement with Qatar. That's after a $600 billion deal in Saudi Arabia. These aren't press conferences. These are freaking power moves, guys. These are the kind of deals that put America first, and they terrify the globalists because they can't control him. They can't control him. Trump walks into enemy territory and leaves with gold, right? Biden walks into the Waffle House and he forgets he's there.
It is my honor to announce the signing of a joint declaration of cooperation between the State of Qatar and the United States of America. Signed on behalf of the State of Qatar by His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of the State of Qatar, and the Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
Pretty freaking incredible. Power doesn't negotiate, guys. It dictates, and Trump's dictating terms to the oil kingdoms. Now, let me talk about some things though. It's all connected. The migrant murders, domestic terror plots, students calling America for America's destruction, foreign deals behind closed doors, and Trump receiving multi-million-dollar gifts while globalists shake. You're supposed to be feeling overwhelmed. That's what they want. It's by design. It's not mismanagement. It's misdirection. It's not failure. It's fog of war. You can't shoot what you can't see. You can't fight what you can't name. But now you see it, and you're not alone. This isn't collapse. This is coordination. This isn't incompetence. It's infiltration. This isn't the end. It's just a test. And I can assure you that if they're catching guys like this in the military, there's probably more of them. Not to mention the amount of terrorists that we have probably already here are operatives from foreign countries. The lady that was murdered in my state here, it's just a snapshot. Another guy was just hit and run in my state by an illegal immigrant. And it's Cloward-Peven strategy, destabilization tactics. And you hear the left crying about it. They want to stop it. They want to stop getting rid of these people that is spilling Americans' blood. It's ludicrous, but because it's destroying the movement they made over the past few years in the Biden administration to destabilize the country. It's a globalist scheme. They don't want to see America strong. They damn sure don't want to see America first, because that destroys the 2030 strategy, the whole New World Order, people call it, the one world government. The World Economic Forum wants to have that. I've showed this clip a million times, where America is not the superpower. But there has to be a big boy in the room to keep everybody at bay, to keep the wolves at bay. And you're not broken, you're not crazy, you're not overreacting to think these things. You're living in a moment of engineered madness. And your clarity is your resistance. So you don't need to ask for permission. You know these things have happened, right? You just have to be prepared, because they're probably going to get use more tactics to destabilize. They've got rhinos in the uniparty that's going to try to stop a lot of America First strategy. And again, nobody's coming to save you. That's exactly why you have to stay dangerous. I say this all the time. But guys, it's been an interesting few days, I would say. And I think that the globalists are shaking. That's why everything feels weird. I think everything feels weird at the moment, because the globalists are scratching. They have no idea what to do at this moment. I know that Vladimir Putin just said that the talks in Turkey are off the table completely. He said that he would not have any Western involvement. So there are things going on right now that we're not in control of. And I guess we'll see how that plays out. I'd be curious to know your thoughts on that as well. I think everyone's maybe wanting to see how far we'll go, how far they can push us, if we'll push back. And I definitely think we will. I think right now, as long as anything that doesn't need legislation with the uniparty, moves are going to be made. And it's going to be an interesting, I think, few months ahead. But again, I want to know your thoughts, guys. I'm trying to put a lot more information lately, a lot of more tradecraft stuff in the in shorts, as well as just general motivational lifestyle stuff, because I think it's important for us to keep grounded. So make sure you're checking out the shorts. Make sure you go follow my backup channel, Jack Richland. I'll put the link below, as well as go sign up for my email list. Go sign up for my email list, because I'm going to, you'll immediately get an email from me. I'm going to send you a martial law checklist. Could be World War III, whatever, grid down scenario. I'm going to send you a checklist, and no fluff. All real world tactics, preparedness, things you need to do. And that's free of charge. Just sign up in the email, okay? And don't worry, I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to bother you. I'm only going to send you pertinent information. Also, we did another collab with Under Armour. I love Under Armour stuff. This is the tactical, as you can see here, Under Armour tactical Black Scout crest here, flag here. We have black as well as the Coyote tan here. Feels great, especially in the heat, man. You can wear it under a plate carrier or whatever. Good to go. You're good to go. Wear it to the gym, whatever you want to do, running, whatever physical training. Go pick one up. We don't have many of them, so make sure you go grab some, guys. Anyway, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Make sure you go follow my backup channel just in case something happens here. Get on my email list, guys. I'm also currently, the past month, I've been working. I told you I've been getting training. I've had a lot of stuff going on this month. I was going to do knife blade training this month, but I've got a new combative knife design I would like to have. It's going to be a combative blade as well as a trainer together as a package. That way you don't have to fool around. You can get a trainer with whenever you get a knife. I'm putting that together as well. I'd like to get those in hand before we do the knife training classes. But I'm writing up a few tradecraft books I've been working on the past few months. I'm almost finished with the Gray Man Protocol, which is a tradecraft. Basically all the stuff they don't want you to know how to do, surveillance detection routes, all that sort of stuff, disguises, things like that. I think I should have it ready. I'm just finalizing the last details. I should have it. It'll be a downloadable PDF on your phone or tablet or whatever. You can obviously print out if you want to. There'll be certain sheets you may want to print out for as far as running SDRs and things like that, operator logs and things like that. But I should have that probably this week or next completed. That way you can pick it up. I want to get you guys trained and share knowledge. I've also talked to my friend Mark over there at Centerline Systems. We're talking about him doing some virtual classes as well. I'll be doing some in-person classes. He'll be doing the virtual, and then we'll have the training manuals, which will be obviously you'll have with you at all times, and you can put together, you can print out, put in a book. We've got the Hard to Kill Gym Warfare program. Currently, you can go get that. We're also going to do the tactical bands that we sell, workout in a PDF with videos and things like that. So we're trying to get all the training because I think it's important coming into the future here. A lot of people think everything's going to be fine. I personally think it's going to get way worse than what we've seen before. Okay. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm actually focusing a lot of my efforts into this right now, and also creating the email list so we have some method of communication in case something goes wrong, and backup channel and so on, because I want to be here for you guys. I appreciate the community we've built. I appreciate all this community and your guys' support as well. So anyway, go pick up Under Armour shirt, training shirt. We don't have many. And guys, we're going to stay frosty, stay strapped, and always stay dangerous.